Joe here from Real Estate Talk, New York City. Coming to you live in regards to showing what landlords and tenants' apartments look like, and basically, just identify what we do on an everyday basis.
Yeah, so basically what happened is this tenant didn't pay me, did ERAP, got paid for it, and I got the keys the other day and I changed the lock, but the apartment is as is. I wanted to show you guys what it looks like after a nuisance tenant leaves the apartment. I went through a lot, 1 year of courts and lawyers and all that. She finally left, and this is what it looks like. So these are brand new. One of them I have to toss. The chairs are pretty bad. Overall, it looks pretty good. A little dusty. I swept a little. The stove is filthy. It was a brand new stove. The refrigerator is filthy. One year. But I got the apartment, so I'll take it. These brown spots are all they were smoking hookah, from what I heard, and they kept burning the floor. So now I gotta sand it down, remove the layer, and then redo it again. They left the couch, so now it's on me to get rid of the couch. I don't want to pursue it because it's just more headache, so I just get rid of it myself. And this room looks pretty good, just basically a lot of holes in the wall that I have to patch up and just paint everything. This looks a little bubbled up here. But overall, really good condition. And I'm happy to have the apartment back. And you just gotta really be careful, everyone, how you rent your apartment, who you rent to, because with this tenant here, I have 2 folders full of court documents and all kind of legal documents, evidence. I had cameras put in every floor, and I was checking almost on a weekly basis what she was up to, draining up my schedule, draining me. I went on vacation quite a few times because of it. So just really be careful who you rent to, and just know that don't rush the process of renting. The time will come, the right time, so don't worry about the time of how long it's taking you to rent. It's more important who you get. So Phil, what he's doing now, we put a casing on the door because what happened was the tenant was aggressive, so she started kicking on the door and started cracking all inside there. So that plate helps it out, and you don't have to change the door. You just put a plate on it. They even have bigger ones. If the crack is even longer, you could put a bigger plate on it. So it just saves you from, you can see the line right here. Once I paint it, you won't notice all that. I'll put some putty over here and it'll be brand new again. So you don't want to waste money on things you don't have to. So even the couch over here, the couch, you can totally put this on.
Hey guys, when I was filming this, I didn't notice it, but you can see on the bottom where the leg rest is, there's 2 big burn holes. So I ended up paying someone $225 to take it out because I didn't feel like it would sell on any kind of social media or Facebook marketplace with those 2 big burn holes.
Spend the money if you don't need to. But like the flooring, I have to definitely shave the flooring, and I have to redo it. So my floor guy will take off the layer and then redo it again. Or if I have to maybe varnish it a separate color, a darker color, I'm gonna have to go that route because these are dark. So I don't know how deep the burns are. This wall, I made it myself. The wall was really messed up. So I built it up with brackets and the nail gun, the nailer. And I found these laminates, put them on the wall, and the wall covers up damages, So you always have to find angles to fix things that are really bad. So I just want to explain something. The best thing to always do is to paint the walls, and first you patch all the holes, and then you paint everything. Just make sure you always have the apartment painted. Ideally, I like to paint everything white. I've tried in the past painting color, and they eventually change it. So white is a a first base, and then whatever the potential tenant wants to put it, then they can change the color. And again, here I have to sand it down because there's burns on the floor, so I have to peel off a layer and then put another varnish on top. Pretty much it. It's just a lot of patching, a lot of holes on the wall, as you can see. So a lot of patching of the wall, and then after you patch it up, then you give it a paint job. So yeah, the window guards, ideally, I like to take them off, I guess when the tenant is here. But you can make the decision if the tenant's okay with the window guards. It's always good to have them, but window guards are good for any children that are under the age of 12. You got anything, Phil? Any tips about an empty apartment?
Oh yeah, the first thing you gotta do is clean it out. That's the first thing. And then afterwards, you can start prepping it to paint it and everything.
Yeah.
Check the faucets, make sure everything's working.
Yeah, good idea. Check the bulbs, make sure the bulbs have only one bulb working, so always check the bulbs. Check the stove.
The stove to see if
Make sure it's working. Oven, clean the stove, clean that out nice. Check all the cabinets for any cups, leftover stuff.
Make sure that the refrigerator is not full.
Yeah.
Garbage.
Refrigerators, still got hot dogs in there. So, it's just a cleanup. This is a basic job. So the person's only been here 1 year.
Little elbow grease.
That's all, just a little bit of touch up and they'll be ready to go. But thankfully the floors haven't been scratched up, and it's just minor stuff that we experience all the time. The door has to be painted, and that's about it. All right, guys?